Hey Logan, this is Mrs. Skoglund. Just wanted to give you a little bit of feedback on your summer assignment. So we're mostly going to be talking through chapter 3 since that was the question that you starred, but I'll kind of reference some other parts of the assignment as we go as well. So to start off, the first thing I look for in a body paragraph format, which this is a strong topic sentence, and ideally that should answer the question that was provided and sort of preview what you're going to talk about in the paragraph. So I noticed here, Logan, and this was the case in several of your paragraphs, you kind of just jump right in and start off with a quote. And I'd actually like to see you try and answer the question to begin with to kind of give us, like I said, that preview of what the evidence is going to be later. Okay, so try to get your own answer, even if it's concise, get your own answer in there first. The next thing I look at is actually at the end of your paragraph, and that's a concluding sentence. We want that to actually also tie back to the question and sort of wrap everything up. And I thought you had some really good concluding sentences, Logan. Like, I like how you sort of say what high concept and high touch are again. And I like that you also provide the significance of it, that these are the people who are going to like take over the job market in the future. So that was really well done. All right, next I looked at evidence, and I think one area we can improve, Logan, is your what we call embedding, or like the way you're integrating your evidence. So a lot of your quotes are just kind of hanging out as sentences on their own. And because this is your writing, we do want it to have some kind of like introduction or lead in from you. So even if you just say like, Pink explains high concept, blah, 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 that would be better. So that's definitely, again, something we could go back and revise. All right, next on commentary. I think you're definitely on the right track here, Logan. So you're doing a good job of not just like summarizing the quote, but trying to connect it back to the question. Like I like how here you talk about due to the the 3 A's, because then you're addressing that part, what are the factors in the job market that have increased the need for high concept and high touch. The only thing I would encourage you to do is maybe just expand some of this a little bit and get into the details of the quote a little bit. So like, for example, on high touch, why specifically is it so important to empathize, excuse me. Like you kind of touch on it almost here. You're like, they're looking for something machines don't possess, but like connect it back to that, right? Like only a human is able to like give that kind of emotion. So just expanding that a little bit. All right, next I looked at conventions and citations. Conventions, there were some just like random capitalization issues occasionally, so just kind of note that. Also occasionally some personal pronouns like your, which is a little bit too informal. Okay, so even just saying like being passionate for, or someone being passionate for their job is going to elevate your writing a little bit. But your in-text citations do look perfect, so good job there. And then on your R-directed activities, thought you did a good job there, and I read your letter to me. Obviously, I know no one enjoys summer assignments, I get it, but it seems like you definitely took something away from this, and I hope that you'll kind of continue to think about that as we work with the book this semester. So anyway, just wanted to give you some feedback.